Dan Blocker, born Bobby Dan Davis. Blocker on December 10, 1928, in Dalb, Texas, remains one of television's most enduring figures. Known primarily for his role as Eric Hoss Cartwright on a long-running Western series, Blocker's life extended far beyond the screen. Raised in West Texas, he was instilled with the values of hard work, family, and community from an early age. His imposing stature often suggested a life defined by physicality, yet Blocker's intelligence, warmth, and dedication to the arts revealed a multi-dimensional man. This story traces his journey from small-town beginnings to television legend. Early life in Texas, Blocker spent his childhood in Dalb and later Audinell, Texas, where his upbringing emphasized modesty, responsibility, and neighborly connections. Even as a boy, he displayed a protective and kind-hearted nature, often looking out for others despite his size. Education was a priority in his family, which led him to attend Texas Military Institute and later Sul Ross State Teachers College in Alpine, Texas. At Sul Ross, he played football, developing teamwork and discipline, while also discovering his love for acting. These formative experiences prepared him for the balance of physicality and sensitivity that would define his career. Academic and artistic pursuits. Blocker pursued higher education with determination, earning a master's degree in dramatic arts, a commitment unusual for someone often cast in physically imposing roles. His time at Sul Ross not only cultivated his athletic and intellectual skills, but also allowed him to explore his creative talents. The combination of dramatic training and real-life discipline gave him a unique perspective that later informed his acting. He was prepared to go beyond stereotypes, blending strength with humanity and establishing the foundation for the role that would make him a household name. Military service and personal discipline. Before fully entering Hollywood, Blocker served his country as an infantry sergeant during the Korean War from 1951 to 1952. Military service shaped his character, instilling a sense of discipline, responsibility, and courage. These traits carried into both his personal life and professional career, giving him a presence that was commanding, yet empathetic. Blocker's experiences in the Army deepened his understanding of loyalty, sacrifice, and human resilience, themes that would later resonate in his portrayal of Hoss Cartwright. Returning home, he resumed his studies and acting aspirations, blending academic rigor with the lessons learned in service. Early television roles. Dan Blocker began his television career in the 1950s, appearing in minor roles in westerns and other genre shows. He appeared in series such as The Restless Gun, Gunsmoke, and The Rifleman, gaining experience and screen confidence. In 1958, he had roles in programs like Wagon Train and Have Gun, Will Travel, as well as a recurring part as Tiny Buttinger in Samarin City. These appearances allowed him to develop a nuanced on-screen presence, building the foundation for his breakout role. Even in smaller parts, Blocker's warmth and physicality combined to leave a lasting impression on audiences and producers alike. Breakthrough as Hoss Cartwright. In 1959, Blocker was cast as Eric E. Hoss Cartwright in a new NBC Western series centered on the Cartwright family on the Ponderosa Ranch in Nevada. Hoss, nicknamed for his size and strength, quickly became beloved for his tenderness, loyalty, and moral clarity. Blocker brought extraordinary humanity to the role, blending humor, empathy, and emotional intelligence in a character that could have been one-dimensional. Hoss's warmth provided a moral anchor amidst the show's action and drama, and viewers connected deeply to his struggles, triumphs, and compassionate nature, ensuring the character's place in television history. Chemistry with co-stars. Blocker's chemistry with his co-stars, including Michael Landon and Pernell Roberts, elevated the series to iconic status. He shared believable, familial bonds with actors portraying the Cartwright sons, creating a dynamic ensemble that anchored the show. His interactions were marked by humor, sincerity, and a shared sense of purpose, which contributed to the series' enduring appeal. Audiences responded not just to the storylines, but to the genuine connection between actors, particularly Blocker's ability to combine strength with emotional vulnerability, making Hoss both heroic and relatable. Personal life and marriage. Outside of Hollywood, Blocker's life was rooted in family and love. He met his wife, Dolphia Parker, while studying at Sul Ross State University. Their relationship, grounded in mutual respect and shared values, led to marriage and the raising of 4 children. Blocker remained a devoted husband and father, balancing a demanding acting career with family responsibilities. His commitment to family mirrored the virtues he portrayed on screen, reinforcing the consistency between his personal and professional lives. His home life reflected warmth, humility, and dedication, shaping a legacy that extended beyond entertainment. Children and legacy. Blocker's children continued his artistic and professional influence. Dirk Blocker became an actor, appearing in television and film, while David Blocker pursued a successful career as a producer, earning an Emmy in 1998 for Don King, only in America. His twin daughters, Deborah Lee and another child, carried forward the family's creative spirit. The Blocker family's contributions to entertainment span generations, reflecting Dan's dedication to both craft and creativity. His children's successes highlight the enduring impact of his values, passion, and example, ensuring that his legacy is multifaceted and far-reaching. Handling his passing on screen. Blocker's death in 1972 posed a challenge for the series. Instead of recasting or ignoring Hoss's absence, the show addressed it directly, a groundbreaking decision at the time. The character's death was integrated respectfully into the storyline, emphasizing themes of sacrifice and loyalty. Later, a sequel series revealed that Hoss had drowned while saving another, a fitting tribute to his heroic and compassionate character. This choice honored Blocker's contribution to television and set a precedent for how shows could respectfully handle the loss of major actors. Impact on the series and co-stars. Following Blocker's death, the series continued for one more season, but it lacked the warmth and balance he brought. Audience reception declined, and the final season is remembered as the least popular of the series. Co-star Michael Landon recalled using Blocker's passing as inspiration for emotional performances, showing the depth of their professional and personal bond. The absence of Hoss highlighted the actor's integral role in the show's dynamic, demonstrating how Blocker's presence shaped both narrative and emotional resonance. Final resting place. Dan Blocker was laid to rest in his hometown region at Woodman Cemetery in Dalby, Texas, alongside his closest family members. His modest gravestone reflects his unassuming nature, emphasizing family over fame. The quiet cemetery plot is a testament to the values that guided his life: love, humility, and commitment to those closest to him. Even in death, Blocker returned to the roots that shaped him, leaving behind a lasting legacy grounded in both personal virtue and professional excellence. Legacy and cultural impact. Blocker's impact extends beyond television, shaping how real-life tragedy could be portrayed in the medium. His warmth, humor, and emotional depth transformed the portrayal of masculinity on screen, combining strength with sensitivity. Hoss Cartwright remains a symbol of loyalty, courage, and humanity, while Blocker's personal life exemplified these traits. His passing challenged the entertainment industry to address grief with honesty, leaving a model for handling the loss of beloved figures. Blocker's life and work continued to inspire actors, audiences, and families, ensuring his story remains relevant and celebrated. Conclusion. Remembering Dan Blocker. Dan Blocker's journey from a small Texas town to television icon reflects a life of courage, integrity, and artistic dedication. Through his memorable role as Hoss Cartwright, his devotion to family, and his groundbreaking influence on television storytelling, Blocker left a legacy that continues to resonate. He demonstrated that strength and sensitivity can coexist, and that personal values can shape both life and art. Though his time was cut short, his influence endures, a testament to the profound mark he left on popular culture and the hearts of viewers worldwide.